Okay, so I'll give you a brief overview now of wider uptake. Wider uptake aims to facilitate the industrial symbiosis as a means to increase the resource efficiency, limit emissions, develop sustainable business based on water smart solutions. And one of our basic hypotheses is that the barriers for wider uptake of such water smart solutions are not solely only technological, but also of non-technical reasons for it. It can be organizational, it can be regulatory, it can be social or economic. And we will work with these barriers in wider uptake alongside the technical solutions and create a roadmap together with all the stakeholders in the project for how to implement such water smart solutions. So we will have activities to identify and demonstrate common measures to avoid or overcome these barriers, centered on monitoring control of health and quality risks, circular economy and efficiency potential, governance and business models for industrial symbiosis, and how to measure water smartness and to what extent this contributes towards the Sustainable Development Goals. It also includes demonstrations. We have wastewater reuse for agriculture and urban greening. We have phosphorus recycling, biogas production, biochar utilization. We also have production of biocomposites for different material uses. And we aim to collaborate between the cases in the different countries in the communities of practice. Next slide, please. Wider uptake has a total of 18 partners, 11 water utilities and industries, and 7 researchers in altogether 5 countries, going from Ghana in the south up to Norway in the north. And we cover agriculture, we cover building and materials, building and manufacturing, energy supply to industry, wastewater reuse, and resource recovery from wastewater. So it's quite a widespread project, and some key facts are in the box here for your reference. Next slide, please. The objectives, as listed in our project description, is to the overall objective is to facilitate industrial symbiosis by co-development of this roadmap towards a wider uptake of water smart solutions. And this we do based on the principles of circular economy, and it will be achieved through the following specific objectives. Hang on, I'm just getting some text messages here. We will do this by demonstrating innovative technical solutions that optimize water reuse, resource recovery, and energy utilization in selected industry settings, by running demonstration cases on symbiotic solutions for reuse of wastewater resource recovery. This is in work package 1. We will be developing and applying monitoring control schemes to adequately manage the health and quality risks associated with this in work package 2, and we will be optimizing the value chains to quantify the improved resource efficiency and economic benefits. This will also be in work package 3. Then we will work to facilitate wider uptake of water smart solutions by governance assessment, design of business models, and to find transition paths for industry utility symbiosis. We will be evaluating how water smart the solutions are, and we will be working with network and stakeholder dialogue to get a wider, or help get a wider uptake of these. We will disseminate this roadmap of ours through an open access virtual learning and sharing center. So there are 3 specific objectives related to demonstrations and 3 specific objectives related to facilitating wider uptake. Next slide, please, Maria. We have organized the projects in work packages. You will be hearing more about them today, so I won't spend a lot of time on that now. But there are the case studies in work package 1, and then there are these cross-cutting activities dealing with all of the work of the demonstration cases, and ending up in this work package for dissemination and the roadmap for how to achieve wider uptake of these water smart solutions, and the virtual learning center. Next slide, please, Maria. We are a project, one of 5 projects that are funded in this call. And there are many similar issues in between these different 5 projects that will give, or should give, possibilities for added value through collaborations. And the coordinators of 3 of the projects, Ultimate, Be Water Smart, and Wider Uptake, we know each other from past collaborations. So we have already started discussions on this and have seen some preliminary fields that we think are suited for collaboration. Information sharing, maybe learning between the projects, technologies, assessment frameworks, governance and policy, learning platforms. There are some geographical clusters that might be common, and also some on intellectual property rights. Now, the further plan in this is to involve take the discussion to the project partners, to you, to identify more specifically which issues that you think is worth to collaborate on. The idea is to give added value. You should feel that this is useful for you, and then also invite the 2 other projects to join. That completes my brief overview of the project.